Imagine you are sitting in a completely silent room in the dim light of a screen. Your brain is telling you that being alone right here is the safest place to be. It is comfortable. It requires no effort. There is no risk. But in that silence, something terrifying is happening deep inside your body. The more you sink into this isolation week after week, year after year, your body is slowly decaying bit by bit without you even realizing it. Have you ever wondered why, in a world where everyone is connected so easily through the internet, we feel more isolated and deeply lonely than in any other era? And why does our brain still choose to push us away from people, even though that loneliness is slowly reducing our lifespan every single day? The truth about this is stranger than you think. A few years ago, a famous neuroscientist named Dr. Stephanie Cacioppo studied this seriously. She discovered a shocking truth. Loneliness is not just a matter of feeling or a temporary emotion, but it is a biological survival mechanism embedded in our genes. Let us go back 300,000 years ago. Your ancestors did not live in condos or detached houses with fences. They lived their lives in the savannah, which was full of dangers. In that era, being expelled from the group or having to be alone meant only one thing, and that was death. If you were alone in the Stone Age, you could easily become a delicious meal for a saber-toothed cat, or if you were injured, there would be no one to find food or bring you water. Therefore, the human brain evolved a warning system. That system is loneliness. Whenever you start to lose connection from the group, the brain sends a warning signal immediately. It is like the body sending a hunger signal to tell you to eat. Loneliness is a warning signal telling you to return to the group quickly before you die. The question is, why does a mechanism that used to save our lives in the past turn into something that harms us today? When your brain feels isolated, it adjusts its mode into a ready-to-fight state, also known as a state of hypervigilance. Dr. Cacioppo explains that the brain of a lonely person changes to focus on threats around them surprisingly faster. You will automatically start to look at the world negatively. You will read the facial expressions of people around you as being dissatisfied with you. You will interpret the ordinary words of your colleagues as sarcasm, and that is the most terrifying trap, because when you think others are a threat, your brain will order you to back off and hide in your room alone. Congratulations, your brain is caught in the loop of loneliness. What is even scarier is, this state of hypervigilance orders your body to secrete the stress hormone cortisol all the time. It causes your heart rate to rise, your blood pressure to increase, and your immune system will start to work worse, because the body wastes its energy on preparing to run away from a threat that does not exist. A landmark study from Brigham Young University by Professor Julianne Holt-Lundstad analyzed data from more than 300,000 people and came to a conclusion that shook the medical community. She found that a lack of social interaction or chronic loneliness damages health and increases the risk of premature death, equivalent to smoking 15 cigarettes a day. It is more dangerous than obesity and more dangerous than not exercising. But why do we still let our brain get addicted to it? The simple answer is, hiding in our safe zone uses less energy. Going out to meet people, talking, adapting to each other, are activities that require a massive amount of brain energy. A brain exhausted from today's world chooses the easiest path, which is scrolling through a screen alone in a room, even though it destroys us deep down. And right now, are you living your life like that? Try to reflect this image back to yourself today. Every time you choose to decline a friend's invitation to dinner, every time you choose to order food to eat alone in front of the TV instead of going out to socialize, your caveman brain is tricking you that this is the safe way. But modern science has proved that our world has changed. What used to keep our ancestors alive in the past is becoming a poison that eats us alive today. You do not need to change yourself into a highly social person in a single day, but try starting with small things. Call an old friend you haven't talked to in a long time. Smile and greet the coffee barista in the morning, or try going out to sit in a park with people. Remember, the signal of loneliness is not telling you to give up and hide, but it is a faint encouragement from ancient genes. It is shouting to you that it is time for you to go out and connect with the outside world again before that silence swallows you up forever.